Well, ladies and gentlemen, I had the pleasure and the honor of working at Guitar Player magazine for a number of years, and every day we would get a stack of records, later CDs. Every once in a while we would get the new album from this little old band from Texas, and that was an event. Whatever was happening, deadlines, meetings would come to a crashing halt, and like millions of people around the world, we would just groove on the amazing, irresistible, soulful, funky music of this next gentleman and his bandmates. And thinking about him, I find myself asking just how cool can one person be? I could tell you 100 cool things about him. I'll just tell you something random. Jimi Hendrix once gave him a pink Stratocaster. Kind of blows the needle off the old cool meter. Jimi Hendrix also described him as his favorite guitar player. On tour, he and his bandmates broke many records. They're still pretty much the coolest thing to have ever appeared on MTV. For more than 35 years, he has inspired us with his tone and his taste, his humor, his soulful playing. He is an author, an artist, a man about town, a bluesman in the great tradition, a connoisseur of vintage automobilia. He is bad. He is nationwide. Please welcome a rock and roll Hall of Famer and a sharp-dressed man, Billy Gibbons.
Are we having a good time now? How about it for the band back here? Are there any guitar players in the house? Did Pancho Villa like tortillas? I'm gonna get my uniform together here. I don't mean to bother you with a lot of questions, but have you had a good time so far? It's hard to follow my buddy Jimmie Vaughan. Let's have another round of applause for Jimmy here. Well, you love him like a brother, and nobody loves him like Jimmy. My good friend, Jimmy's brother, Stevie Ray. Yes, indeed. Let's have it for Stevie Ray. I'm going to do a number that he made quite popular. Stevie and I used to talk about this on occasion, we argued over the words to Texas Flood. The third verse. He had the first verse, I had the second, but we argued over the third. Turns out we were both wrong. So we're gonna try and do it right here now. Yeah. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Texas, baby. All the telephone lines are down. It's flooding down in Texas, baby. All the telephone lines are down. I'm trying to call my baby, and I can't even get a single sound. The dark clouds rolling, man, I'm standing out in the rain. The dark clouds rolling, Lord, I'm standing out in the rain. I'm not seeing my baby. It's about to drive me insane. Can I play some guitar right now? One more time. Where it gets funky now. I'm going back home, baby, to the finest place in the land. I'm going back home, baby, to the finest place in the land. I'm going to that famous place. They call it NAMM. Uh-huh.